All right, guys, how's it going? Well, we've got something to talk about. Now, I recorded 2 videos for you yesterday and didn't publish them because I wasn't happy with them. And then I recorded 2 videos today and didn't publish them. In fact, one of the videos I recorded yesterday was about Tom Werner and his sudden interest in Liverpool Football Club. You know, he's obviously surfaced. I basically recorded a video saying, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? And I recorded that yesterday, wasn't happy with it, and I had another go at it today actually, which is this video here. You can see I've got the same top on, and I was just about to make this video go live, and then this news has come out, to do with the investment today. And so just to be clear about this, right? So I make a video, 2 videos yesterday and 2 videos today, but I'm not happy with them. It's been quiet, all right? But one of the videos I thought was, quite important, which was the Tom Werner one, which I attempted to do yesterday, didn't like it, axed it today. I thought, no, I really need to get these points out there, right? Now, I want to be very clear. There's nothing in any of the videos I made yesterday or today that I haven't published that knew about what was going to come out today. All right, so I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say I didn't like the videos, but it was some points. I was speculating, if you like, as to why Tom Werner has been, why he surfaced, if you like. And I commented in this video, which I haven't published, and it would be pointless publishing it now. I commented in that video that I think it was the 26th of September, that, is it Dave Powell at the Liverpool Echo, had put an article out at 5 o'clock in the morning, obviously a scheduled post, right? Because he weren't up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning writing a news article, was he? So that's gone out at 5 o'clock on the fucking dot, right? So again, if he'd just published it 5:03, 5:16, 5 a.m. on the dot, go and have a look, you'll see it. And that article was to do with Hulk Hogan, as I call him, Billy Hogan, right, at Liverpool. And it was an article to do with the determination of FSG, and they can take the criticism, it comes with the territory and all that. Because when I see these things appear, I always think, why am I reading them now? Why am I reading an article published at 5 o'clock in the morning telling us about how committed to Liverpool Football Club, FSG are, from Billy Hogan? And then later that day, I believe, on the 26th, they then came out an article by Powell again at the Liverpool Echo saying, or implying, sort of like Werner's here because he's, wanting to, see the people that run the club on a day-to-day basis, kind of like a bonding, like making sure everything's going to, again, showing determination. I probably still have the articles here that I referred to in that video there. I do as one of them, because I recorded this video literally an hour ago. Billy Hogan speaks out on FSG criticism and future plans for Liverpool, 26th of September, 0500, is one of them. And the other one, I don't think it's here. I've probably browsed off. No, it's here. Please bear with me. Dave Powell again. On the 26th of September, this is the same day, 7 hours later, 12:19. That's not a scheduled post, is it? Do you get my point? Like, if I want to schedule a post, you're going to put, I'll publish it at 5. You don't put, I'll publish it at 5:03. Do you know what I mean? So you can tell a difference between a scheduled post and a post off the fly. Not always the case, but come on. So I was a little bit suspicious, and that article was Tom Werner returns as FSG focus on long-term Liverpool plan. Yeah. So I'm seeing these 2 articles about Fenway as part of but I can't prove it, but I just felt like something was coming. Do you know what I mean? Like there's something going on kind of thing. And my video was along the lines of, well, what is Tom Werner here for? He's not here out of the goodness of his heart. He's not here because he loves watching Liverpool Football Club. Something's going off. And the Liverpool Echo, Dave Powell had said that Werner's trip was to connect with senior leadership in person. Why now? And was to demonstrate a united front that he was including a meeting with Klopp to determine what direction the club could go. And sources claim that the focus remains on a long-term future for FSG at both Liverpool and the Red Sox. And I was speculating as to, what's going on kind of thing. Why the sudden interest by Tom Werner at Liverpool? He's certainly not coming to watch the games, right? Out of his interest or love of the club, as Rafa would say, for sure. So why? The suggestion is to discuss things with senior, the long-term future of the club, and to build on, relations and harmony and things like that. So she's a little bit suspicious, I think. Anyway, so there's no point playing that video now because it's not relevant now. But and I haven't, anyway. So I record that video and I leave it uploading to YouTube when I go upstairs for my lunch, right, for a bite to eat and that. And while I'm outside, I get the first notification from Paul Joyce, and then the rest of them all obviously followed him. FSG have agreed an investment deal for Liverpool. It will not result in a transfer war chest for Jurgen Klopp, but the agreement with American firm Dynasty Equity keeps the balance sheet healthy. FSG were not looking to sell the club. It's not an exciting development, to be honest with you, at first glance. Now, on the Cop Talk VIP members website, I'd love you to join me on there. The information is in the video description below. That's the best way of supporting me. And there's huge discussion underway at the moment. There's lots of stuff about this on here. But there was nothing on here prior to today's news, so I don't want to imply that everybody knew what was happening because there was no specifics in relation to this. The only things that I've been saying recently was I expected something to come out soon. End of October, beginning of November is what I thought might happen. But then in that video there, basically I'm saying, well, what's going on? Why is he here? You know what I mean? You just you know what I mean? You get it. You must have been thinking the same as me. What's Werner here for? Anyway. So then an official statement was posted on the offal. The offal is the Liverpool FC website back in the late 1990s, early 2000s. Those of us that were here then, the nickname given to the official LFC website was the offal. So the offal, they put a statement on saying Fenway Sports Group has today announced that global sports investment firm Dynasty Equity has completed a strategic common equity minority investment. The fucking hell is a strategic common equity minority investment? Do you know what I mean? Basically, for those of you that want to see huge amounts of money invested into the club, for player transfers, that ain't going to happen. All right. So FSG president Mike Gordon said our long-term commitment to Liverpool remains as strong as ever. We have always said that if there is an investment partner that is right for Liverpool, then we would pursue the opportunity to help ensure the club's long-term financial resiliency and future growth. We look forward to building upon the long-standing relationship with Dynasty to further strengthen the club's financial position and sustain our ambitions for continued success on and off the pitch. I don't know about this long-standing relationship because Dynasty Equity is a new company, so I can only think that they've been pals or something before in the past. Maybe that'll come out. Maybe you guys can add a bit of information to that. The minority investment will primarily be used to pay down bank debt incurred during the COVID-19 pandemic. They're still going on about that. And capital expenses made to enhance Anfield, build the AXA Training Centre, repurchase Melwood, and most recently acquisitions during the summer transfer window. Now, Dynasty Executive Chairman Jonathan M. Nelson said, we are honoured to partner with FSG and support the remarkable legacy of Liverpool in a strategic partnership that builds upon mutual respect and deep relations among our respective teams. Chief Executive K. Don Cornwell said, Liverpool is one of the most iconic football clubs in the world with a passionate fan base and significant global reach. Dynasty is privileged to support the club and work alongside FSG to execute on the tremendous growth opportunities ahead. Now, I think that the Echo might have speculated on the amount. I think the investment amount is $150 million or thereabouts, which is £123 million, which is apparently the amount of money that they've put into, do you know what I mean? Now, I want to add a little bit. Yeah, the Echo saying the value of the deal has not been disclosed, but it's understood between $100 and $200 million. There'll be no change in operation control at the club. Now, if you want to learn a little bit about these, they've got a website, dynastyequity.com, all right, which is it's a global sports investment firm co-founded and led by Jonathan Nelson and K. Don Cornwell, who we've just spoken about. Now, what I would like to mention to you is a few bits that are on the members' website, VIP members' website, of course. Providence Equity Partners founder Jonathan Nelson and PJT partners Don Cornwell are starting a new investment firm called Dynasty that aims to raise more than $1 billion and will invest in professional sports teams around the globe. So this isn't just to do with their, so-called love of Liverpool Football Club and the respect they have for us. Maybe they do have respect for us, but they're looking at doing this all over the place. The firm is trying to profit from a new asset class, minority investments in professional sports. This comes as sports leagues are increasingly adjusting their bylaws to allow for private equity investment. Dial has a fund that invests exclusively in NBA teams. Who's Dial? Oh, I just read that name. I don't know anyway. While other investors like, this is other people. Dial has a fund that invests exclusively in NBA teams, while other investors like Arctos Sports have emerged too. But Nelson, that's one of the founders, is the most prominent executive in private equity to lead a fund exclusively focused on minority stakes in teams. Dynasty claims that Cornwell is the first black co-owner of a fund of this kind. The firm has hired about 10 employees from companies including Blackstone and Silver Lake. Both Dynasty co-founders have long histories with pro sports. At Providence, Nelson made the original investment in Yes. Cornwell, who will become CEO of the new firm, has been a sports banker for decades, working on deals such as the recapitalization of the Titans and the sale of the Bills. There is additional information I want to run by you. Former Time Warner chairman and CEO Richard Parsons is one of the 6 senior advisors recently appointed by Dynasty Equity, a sports investment firm launched earlier this year, according to someone familiar with the plans. Led by PJT partner Don Cornwell and Providence Equity founder Jonathan Nelson, Dynasty Equity is looking to invest in what's become a new asset class for private equity around the globe, sports franchises. The firm is aiming to raise at least $1 billion for its initial fund. The 6 advisors include executives with experience across sports, media, and community outreach. They'll assist Dynasty by lending expertise to portfolio franchises. And the senior advisors are Richard Parsons, former chairman of Citigroup, former chairman CEO of Time Warner. Ceci, I don't even know how to pronounce that, C-E-C-I. Kurtzman, founder of Nexus Management Group, Warner Music board member. Matt King, CEO of Fanatics Betting Division, former FanDuel CEO. Kwame Owosu Kese, CEO of Harlem Children's Zone. David Ginsberg, Vice Chairman of Fenway Sports Group, Boston Red Sox, Liverpool FC, in brackets. Nakisa Bidarian, founder of Bavafa Sports, former CFO of the UFC, former SVP at Mubadala. I don't know either. Cornwell declined to comment on the appointments. The list diverse makeup, this is very important diversity today. 4 people of colour. I mean, I hate all that shit when they start talking about it. It's right, I'm not mocking it. But when I look at someone in life, I don't see a black man, a white woman or whatever. I just see a person, a man or a woman. Do you know what I mean? Okay, it's just be appointed on merit or something. I can't believe in this day and age we still have to talk about this shit. I understand it, guys. I'm not one of these people that gets angry when people talk. I just, I don't want to know what colour anyone is. You know what I mean? Or what sex he is. He's just a good person or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Please don't take my comments the wrong way here. But the US is very much like that. And this is an American article, by the way, that colour is spelled. The list diverse makeup, 4 people of colour, 1 woman, is in keeping with Dynasty's early hiring. Cornwell is the first black co-owner of a sports PE fund, according to the New York Times, and 75% of the group's initial hires have added diversity. I support diversity, so I don't want to try and spin my words here. What I'm saying is I don't know. If everyone was just had my attitude of I don't give a fuck what sex you are, what colour you are, the world would be a much better place. You know, like, just fucking get on with it. I hate it. Dynasty is looking to capitalise on new rules that allow funds to buy equity stakes in every major league in the US except the NFL. That's already a growing trend in Europe, where firms have been investing for years into soccer clubs and other large properties such as F1. Interest has come from some of the world's largest PE firms like CVC and Silver Lake, as well as boutique sports-specific funds such as Arctos Sports Partners, who I think we mentioned a moment ago. Nelson founded Providence Equity in 1989 and currently serves as vice chairman of the firm, which has made more than 170 investments with $32 billion aggregate PE capital commitments. Over his career, he served as a director of a number of Providence Equity portfolio companies, including Yes Network, Warner Music Group, the Churning Group, and Hulu. We're almost done. Cornwall joined PJT in 2015 after 18 years at Morgan Stanley. He will join PJT's board in January. He's worked some of the biggest deals in sports, gaming and media, including the sale of Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, the sale of the Buffalo Bills, William Morris Endeavour's acquisition of IMG, and the creation of Major League Baseball Advanced Media. And as one of the members has said, immediately after all of this, means fuck all for us. Just someone else, just some equity financing, bad result. I highly doubt this means FSG have any short-term exit plans, and the same model will continue. My guess is that FSG intend to stay to see out a new Super League iteration. Another member says, not the news we were wanting, but I think it's what we were expecting. I thought it might have been a slightly bigger stake. This really is a minor investment. And if there's anything else, funds usually like this look at a 3 to 5 year exit plan. Someone's commented. That's Rich T71. Rich is someone that I talk about quite often on my videos, and here to do with investment, big business, takeovers and all that. Very switched on, good friend of mine. And he said funds usually like this look at a 3 to 5 year exit plan. So please consider that. He will know what he's talking about. And that's your lot. So I know that was a very, I know you've just watched that and gone, it doesn't really fucking mean anything to me, don't. I guess it's not supposed to, but it's just to try and tell you a little bit about these people, because this is a new company. The initial announcement on the official website makes it sound different, I think, because it says our long-term, relationship or whatever. I don't want to put, words into. Let me be specific. I like to be specific, please. We look forward. This is what Mike Gordon has said, or Flash, as I like to call him. We look forward to building upon the long-standing relationship with Dynasty. So people that don't know might think, oh, this is really professional. Then these could be really professional people. But they might think it's a really big professional organisation that's been on the go for decades. It hasn't, not from what I understand. So it would probably be better if it said, it should have been said the people, the partners involved. I don't know. It's pedant. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. But I just think it doesn't sound very much. This is a new situation. This isn't some, long-standing company that's been on the go for decades that really admires Liverpool Football Club and wants to get involved and might become eventually, a major partner or even buy the club, which is what some people think, that when, that we might get a minor investment that then might gradually invest. Well, this doesn't sound like that, right? So that if you've got this far in the video, I think that's a good point to know, right? Because this company, new company, are going to invest the billion, whatever, into loads and loads and loads and loads of different things around, with an emphasis being on soccer clubs in Europe or something like that. That's what it sounds like. I knew, no, I'm going to rephrase that because I'd be lying. I nearly said I knew something was going to come out soon, and I didn't know. I suspected that we would hear something late October, early November, because someone had commented to me about a week ago that the situation hadn't gone away. Now when I look about it, I think I can look back now and think why did they bring that up in conversation anyway? But they're private conversations, and in this video here, I said the ITKs are quiet because they don't know how to guess, that they can't guess. And let's be honest, these ITKs these people that deliberately mislead and pretend to know what's happening, that they stop the updates regarding potential club sales and investment because they ran out of guesses. The journalists have been quiet because nothing had been happening. But I think Werner appearing now makes sense. It gives the impression that they give a shit. And what was the other thing? Werner appearing. See, my memory's terrible, isn't it? So, fuck off, fly. I hate flies. Werner appearing now makes sense. That video I was saying, why is he around? There's so much going on. And the ITKs went quiet because they didn't know which way to go in with their guesses and their hunches. The journalists, there was nothing there. But I was told recently that the situation was ongoing. The people employed in dealing with, finding minor investment or even a club sale or whatever were still very active on it. And I just thought that we might hear something about October, the end of October, 4 weeks from now or something like that, or 6 weeks, 7 weeks. And I've been saying that a bit recently, if you pay attention, but I didn't know that was going to come out today at all. And I had no idea that anything about this company. So I like to keep it real around these parts, you know what I mean? So I find it disheartening. But it's, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to go down that route of negativity at the moment. And the Liverpool won another game last night and they're doing all right in the league. So shouldn't we as football fans just concentrate on that and let the suits get on with what they've got to do? I don't know. I'll think about it further. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say with Werner being appearing again was unusual. This now makes sense. The articles from Powell in the build-up to it on the 26th, that was a scheduled fucking article at 5 a.m. And then another one the same day. There was something was obviously coming. And that's what I spoke about in the video. But again, I didn't know. So I'd be lying if I tried to say, in this video I knew, because I didn't know. I had no idea. So, but a lot of it makes sense now to me. All right. I hope you found the video slightly informative. The transfer window's closed, so the views go down on the videos, and it becomes a bit disheartening for me. You know what I mean? Because it's like I look forward to your comments. Your comments are really important to me, and they get me through my days. So please don't stop watching the videos just because the transfer window's closed. Your comments are important to me. And if you stop watching the videos, it means I'll have to go back to doing videos once a month, something like that, when there's something to fucking talk about. And I'll get on with the written work, on the website. So if you enjoy the videos, please do keep watching them and leave a comment. Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything to leave a comment. So please do that, because I've been bored off my tits, to be honest with you. So I'm glad that we have got something to talk about. I'm looking at a lot of the, conversations. We have a chat room. You're more than welcome to come and join us if you've got a mobile device, a tablet, laptop, computer. Just go to T for Telegram, type it into a browser, t.me/Cop Talk Chat, and also t.me/Cop Talk News. But the Cop Talk Chat one will give you a prompt to download Telegram. It's free. Just, put your Red Dave or whatever your name is, Red Sally, and join in the discussion. But I think that people are not very enthusiastic about this news, because I guess if there had been minor investment, then people might have thought, well, maybe we'll get some money. Because if you think about it, in the run-up to the summer, we were told that minor investment was the option because that was to pay for this massive rebuild. But as I said before, the transfer window even opened in the summer, I said, if they can wing it through the summer without there being big criticism towards them, they will hold on to what they can. So we know that there's a, say 123 million pounds investment, approximately $150 million. But we don't know what they've got for that, or I'm not aware of that at this time. But it won't be significant. So I don't know. We need to let people think about it. The news has only just come out. You do not get subjected to. There's two videos actually that I didn't publish. That's That's one. And there is another one there. Klopp a whisker away from getting his man was a video that I recorded earlier, and I don't know if I can publish it now because I might talk about Tom Werner in that video at the end. I need to review it. Okay, so if you see a video come out today saying Klopp a whisker away from his man, then you know that was recorded prior to this one. Okay. All right then, that's it. Let me know your thoughts. I would really appreciate, I'm sure none of you are going to be jumping for joy with this. Some of you will be like, what does it even mean? It basically just means that FSG have got some money to pay off some debts. So it's not the most exciting of things. And some people will argue that that means FSG are going nowhere anytime soon, which is what it would suggest, but it wouldn't really... I can't see how it would prevent a future club sale because I just can't see that. But at the same time, they're not going. I can't imagine going into business with someone saying, "Well, we're about to leave. Do you want to come in with business with us?" So I don't know. I really don't want to get into the ownership thing too much. You know, we can't avoid it today. We've got to talk about it. It's given us something to talk about. That's it. So I'm sorry if this video is shite. I don't know how I can make it sound any more juicy. Please thumbs up the video if you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment, you know, because that shows that you're watching my videos. And if you really like the video, which you probably won't, but if you do, you can hit that super thanks button and buy me a coffee. This company is based in New York, and I'm going to be in New York very soon. So maybe I should go and have a nosy. You know what I mean? How about no? I'm going to go to the Perfect Pint pub off Times Square and said it's the best pub in the world. And it's an Irish bar and I'm going for some Magners. All right, guys. I will love you and leave you. Thanks for watching the video and we'll speak real soon, I hope.